Do your Fortnite games always end like this? Do you struggle to kill someone when you have every advantage in the world? Maybe you're a lot like me and have just given up on trying because you're so bad at the game. If so, maybe you're not playing the best way to suit your abilities. This video will help you find your playstyle. In these next few weeks, I'm going to share my tips on how to emphasize on that. So to start off, I would say there's 6 different kinds of gameplay styles to play by. There's the aggressive player that goes after every fight, build fight after build fight after build fight. Then there's the passive player who tries to stay out of the fights but isn't afraid to take a few snipes when they get the chance. Then there's the strategist, the guy who always tries to catch the weak players coming out of the storm, always prepared for the fight they go into. The casual players who don't really have a preferred way to play the game. They just play to play. The troll is always fun, trying to get a trap kill or trick shot every game. Then there's the all-around player who isn't great at anything but is decent enough at most things. So let's go ahead and find out what you are. So for an aggressive player, you would have to be confident with your shotgun accuracy. Shotguns are a very important weapon for aggression, along with the new meta of the submachine guns. You may also be the type of person to carry mini shields over a chug jug, just so that you can heal up mid-fight. If you prefer to get up close and personal in your fights, rather than wait and take one shot at a time, you might fit into this category. For the passive players, getting the hang of sniping and bullet drop and travel time would be pretty helpful. Being able to hit those long snipes and surprise somebody getting a one-shot headshot out of nowhere is a pretty big advantage. Also, learning to use the perfect accuracy for that first shot on ARs would help a lot, as you'd be trying to hit players from range, but you won't always be able to hit the snipe. This playstyle is for those people who are less confident with their building speed and shotgun accuracy, and more for those who want to judge a fight as they go and have time to think about it. A strategic player is the guy who waits in the storm for weak players. While this can be an irritating person to die to, it can definitely help rack up the kills. Seeing players running in from the storm and understanding that they'll be low on health can put you at a huge advantage, especially with their confidence down from the damage they had taken. If you're happy playing the storm edge and waiting for people to fall into your trap, you may be a good strategist. As for the casual player, there really isn't a lot to say. You don't really try too hard, you'd rather just play games with friends and laugh a lot. Sometimes you go for the win, but you don't really care if you lose right off the bat 5 times in a row. You just want to spend time playing a fun game with some weird people. And for those of you who troll, respect. I've seen some hour-long streams trying to hit a single trick shot. That is called commitment. If all you want to do is get a clip to show your friends or send to YouTube, this is definitely you. The funniest clips do get the most attention after all. And then last but not least is the jack of all trades, the all-around player. You don't consider yourself to excel at any one thing, but you're good enough to always put up a fight no matter what the fight is. You can do everything to an extent, and there's nothing you're not up to getting better at. This one best applies to me, and maybe you too. So hopefully this video helped you maybe realize some of the different ways to play, and maybe even what you would be best at. A week from today, and each Sunday after, I'll be putting up a more in-depth video on how to get better at your specific playstyle, whichever you think you best fit into. If this helps, or you maybe have some more details on different playstyles, feel free to share it in the comments. Otherwise, like and subscribe, friends.